What's up? This is my dude right here. We got Sean Smith on YouTube. This is actually the dude that made the helmet for my team. The whole thing that's going to be in this video right here. So definitely go check out his YouTube channel. He's at 9 subscribers. I know we can get him to way more than that. I'll leave a link down below in the description and in the comments to his channel. He does a lot of MX Simulator stuff. He's literally the best helmet maker in the game. And I'm not over-exaggerating when I say that, okay? This dude is... I feel like he's just... If he'd just put a little more effort into his videos and do a little bit more, he could take it to another level for sure. He's just as creative as I am on tracks. You know what I'm saying? He's just like that, but with helmets. So he's made really cool stuff. Go check him out. Let him know who sent you. You know what it is. Okay, guys, so here's the best helmet in MX Simulator. Not kidding when I say that, being 110% honest, and you'll see what I'm saying here in a second, but this is one of the most innovative helmet designs I've ever seen. This is actually a 100% replication of my real-life helmet that I have, so that's basically where the whole idea of it comes around from, and it's the AP Designs Monster Energy Pro Circuit replica helmet. I know they've had a few of them through the past, but this is actually, I don't know what year it is. I think it's like either 18 maybe, something, either 18 or 19. I don't know the exact year on the helmet, but yeah, so, and then it's got 100% goggles. It's got the kind of blue to purple sort of lens on it, really matches everything good. So yeah, and then the only thing that's different in this helmet and my real life helmet is we actually did put the turley, the blue purple turley on the back of this. Whereas in the real life helmet, it doesn't have that at all on it. So that's the only difference as far as that in my real life helmet. But everything else has been replicated 100% perfectly. I mean, if you've seen that helmet in real life, you will know what I'm talking about. Like his line work on this. Oh my God, Sean Smith. Oh my God, bro. This is where it becomes legendary. Okay, one aspect of it that's legendary is just how accurate, where all of the placement of the lines and the logos and everything. You know, a lot of times you'll have somebody, you know, replicate you a helmet in MX Simulator, and it'll be close to the real life helmet, but it won't look exact. Well, I'm here to tell you this looks exact, bro. Exact. You couldn't get it any more like the real-life helmet if you tried. So it, on top of it being a 100,000% perfect replication, okay, the thing about this real-life helmet is it actually has what they call a metallic flake on it, okay? So if you don't know what that is, you've seen it on a lot of the, like, Villapoto and Vegas helmets. Quite a few of the Monster Energy Pro Circuit helmets have it, where it's that little sparkle effect, you know? It's that little flaky, sparkly, you know what I'm talking about, on the helmets. And a lot of times it'll only be on, like, certain areas of the helmet. It'll only be, like, on one part of it or multiple parts of it. Typically it won't be the entire helmet that's like that, because that would be way too much sparkle, but the problem is, with MX Simulator, you don't just have a apply sparkle effect on like a helmet or whatever, you know what I mean? You don't just have a, oh, let me just plop on some sparkles. I mean, you can put like little bitty dots on something to make it look like a sparkle, but it's still not going to actually sparkle. You understand what I'm saying? It's still not going to actually gleam in the light. This is where Sean Smith has taken it to a whole nother dimension and become absolutely legendary. This is really what makes this helmet the best helmet in the game, in my opinion, is not only just for the aesthetic and the look of it and everything, but and then the perfect line work and, you know, logo placement and all that, but he actually managed to make a sparkle effect, not only that looks like a sparkle effect, okay, the metallic flake effect, but it actually fucking sparkles, dog. Like, it's hard for me to even explain that, because with MX Simulator, you wouldn't even think that's even possible. You understand what I'm saying? Look at the back of this helmet right here. See if I can get up close enough to this. Look at that, bro. That is, and it's literally shining just on where the sparkles are. It's not shining underneath. You understand what I'm saying? It's not just like he made a super shiny helmet and then just put all these little sparkle effects, like all these dots on the helmet, and then just made the helmet really shiny. It is just on the sparkle effect itself that's shiny. And oh my God, I've never seen something look so much like sparkle effect in a game that really wasn't even made to have a sparkle effect in it. You understand what I'm saying? And it all depends on where you're at lighting-wise. Like, you know, MX Simulator kind of has a lighting on each one of the tracks, so the lighting is going to, like the sun kind of has a strike down point, like a sun angle. So, and that affects everything on how you see the sparkle, okay? How you see the metallic flakes. So depending on how I've got this thing, like where I'm at rotation-wise on a certain map, and then of course all the maps are a little bit different. Like if I get right here, you can't even see it at all because there's no sun shining on it. You understand what I'm saying? But if I get over here, you can see it. It's just right there on the purple, right? It's on the blue, purple, right there. It's actually down here on the little mouth area as well, little mouth guard area. And then it sweeps back here to the back, and it's on the blue right there and the yellow. It's not on any of the black or the Bell logo or any of this black area. That's not what has it on it. It's just the yellow-green parts and then the blue-purple parts of the helmet. That's the only parts of the helmet that have the sparkle. But look at that, dog. And when you're looking at it, like when you're actually riding around, it literally sparkles. It's literally a gleaming sparkle. You understand? Like, dude, I just can't explain how intelligent and how crafty you got to be to design something like this and put something like this in a game that it was never even meant to be in. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't even know exactly how he did it 100%. I mean, I have some ideas on kind of how he did it, but I don't know for sure. But he played around with the, you know, you can adjust on the shine of a certain thing in the game, but then it's like trying to get just shine on one aspect of something and not on another aspect of something. I'm just saying, Sean Smith took helmet making to another level. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I started making the space tracks and the crazy dimension tracks and all these other crazy tracks you've never seen in a motocross game, it kind of took track making to another level. Well, this is taking helmet making to another level right here. And this can be applied to more things than just a helmet, but it'd be a little bit harder to put on gear because you don't really have shine on gear anyways, but you could always put shine just on certain parts of gear and then sort of have it that way. But you can see it a little bit right there on the top part, the visor. But like I said, it all depends on where you're at angle-wise within the lighting of the map, and that's what affects all of that. So you can see it right there on the purple side of it. I mean, I've never seen something look so much like a sparkle or a metallic flake in MX Simulator in my entire life. And see, with this real-life helmet, it'd be a cool helmet without the metallic flake in real life, but that's really what takes the helmet to the next level in real life, is because it actually has that like real pro circuit Monster Energy flake effect on it that you just don't see on everyday helmets. So the fact that Sean Smith was able to actually capture that here in MX Simulator is legendary and a half. If you die, you're a legend, dog. I'm just telling you, you're sick. This is too nasty, bro. Like, this is, oh my God. And it sucks because, you know, I play in first person, and even when you're in third person, you can't really see too much of the flake effect because you're so far back. So it's kind of one of those things that's like, but when you do zoom in, or you take screenshots, or you do thumbnails where you're close up on a helmet or whatever, then that's when you really start seeing the magic of this helmet and how amazing this helmet actually is. It's just, it's downright legendary, guys. It really is. So I've got a couple different versions of it. I've got one without the name on the back. I've got one with black goggles, black lens goggles to it. But this is the only version that's actually with my team pack, which I will be uploading soon to everybody. So everybody can run this helmet. You just don't want to run it in an actual pro race, obviously, because it's not your team, unless you're on the team, right? But my name's going to be on the back either way you want to look at it. So you can't really run it on your team or you're going to have my name on the back. You see what I'm saying? But I don't care. Any of you guys can run it just like in single player or multiplayer, not in a pro race or whatever you want to do. I don't care about any of that. You just don't run other people's team stuff in an actual pro race. You just wouldn't do that. But like I say, I'll be actually putting out my team pack sometime soon, and I'll try to make a separate video where I'm actually going in here and showing the bike, the gear, the helmet, the whole nine, and then have my actual team pack down below in the description of that video. But this is really just showing this helmet off. I had to dedicate one full video to this helmet. It's too badass not to, it's just too sick. Like, I've never seen anything like this in MX Simulator, and that's really what it comes down to. Just never ever seen anything else like this. So, and not to mention the fact matches my team bike and team gear literally perfectly. You couldn't have matched it any better. Like, that's how good it matches my team gear and team bike. But either way, dude, sick helmet. I just can't say enough good things about it. Go check out Sean Smith on YouTube. Links down below in the description. Go give him a sub. He's sick. He might even make a helmet for you. You never know. But yeah, the way I kind of got in contact with him, he was a fan of me from way back in the day, and kind of got to talking on Steam and start talking in Discord, start playing some PUBG, then got into MX Sim, and then he wanted to make me a helmet, and then I was like, all right, I'm making the teams, and he finally made me. He's made me 3 or 4 helmets that are badass, and I've never even showed them off before. He just made them just to make them for me. This dude he's sick. Like, he just made the helmets just for fun, just making them. And I was like, damn, dude. So then when I came around to make my team, I saw how good his helmets were at first, and so then I was like, okay, I'm making my team. How am I going to get this helmet? Because it's not going to be easy for somebody to make this helmet. He was the only guy I could go to in the entire game. I swear to God, nobody else could have done this. Nobody, dude. Sean Smith, you are a pivotal part, a absolute pillar of my team set right here. Because nobody else could have done this. Period. They just couldn't. They could have kind of made something kind of like this, but to make the metallic flake effect and this good of line work, they couldn't have done it. I promise you. They couldn't have. He put the time in, right? He put the time in, and he was also clever enough to know how to do it. Clever enough to figure out how to do it, even if there really wasn't a way, right? He was smart enough to figure out how to do it. Dude, I will wear this helmet in so many videos. This is my helmet in the game, period, dog. Like, this is going to be basically the main helmet I run for the next decade, and I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding, dude. It's just too cool. But either way, I just love the purple to the blue to the monster logos, and I just love the design of that helmet. So either way, best helmet in the game, no questions asked. You got any problems with that, meet me outside Baltimore, Be More Bank. I'm about that, what I'm saying? Sean Smith's front runner for best helmet maker in the game right now, what I'm saying? Most valuable helmet maker in the game. Big trust, baby, you know what it is. Later, dudes.